Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports today. I'm Maureen Russell-Hodgson. Hundreds of children locally go hungry. Thousands go locally, regionally go hungry. And across the country, millions of children are not getting enough to eat. And today we're going to tell you about a program that you can help support that helps feed kids right here in our area. It's called Food to Go. You've probably heard of it. You've probably seen the barrels. And today we're going to tell you more about it with Larry Fouty, who is the director, and Pastor John Gibson from Living Hope Church. And thank you both for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, and so when we talk about kids going hungry, I think people are a little bit surprised. We know it happens somewhere else,
Right.
but it is happening right here in Centerville.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, what was it, about 6 years ago now, in 2007, two of our church members, Linda Parks and Jim Dubrow,
Yeah.
kind of came together, and they wanted, at Living Hope, we always want to love people, but not just talk about it. We like to do things. So they really had a heart to do something tangible in the community. So they began kind of talking with people in the community, and I believe Linda even had lunch with you.
I remember talking with Linda about this program.
And wanted to do something for
Yeah.
kids, and we thought, well, is there a need in Centerville? Like, you live in Centerville and you think this is an affluent community. Could there really be hungry kids in Centerville? And come to find out with their research that there are a large number of children who their only lunches and the only meals they have is at school when they're at school. So they had talked and dreamed and shared the idea with the church, and we were all for it. Thought it was exciting. And so in August of 2008, Food to Go was born, and I believe that year we started with 2 elementary schools and started feeding 35 kids a week. Which is really an amazing thing to meet the needs of those kids. And so now, 6 years later, pretty amazing things have been
we're
happening.
up to how many kids now, Larry?
190 this past week received food from Food to Go.
And from those 2 elementary schools, you now go all the way from kindergarten through high school.
That's
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. And it's all because of the generosity of folks right here in our community. Right. So let's kind of walk people through. It's called Food to Go because it literally is food in a backpack that it started with, right? That kids kind of get stuff for the weekends?
Right. We get the food assembled at the high school by the Elks Enterprise children that are the challenged children there. And this is a work-study program that they are introduced to.
This whole concept, I want to talk about it. It's really something that's unique and really a win-win for everybody.
Right, correct.
So the food comes in and then they unbox it and learn to stock it. Is that how it works?
Yes, they get it in. They record the receipt of the goods so that they know exactly how many items of each that they've got. They stack it out on the shelving units that are in the school room where we keep it there. And then they report that to their leader that then lets us know which numbers of what we need to get over to the school. And then they pack it in bags.
So the high school students are packaging it up also.
Yeah, they do the whole production.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
okay.
We get the food into our stocking area at the church at Living Hope. And then we have people that volunteer to count it over there once we get it in, and they shelve it so that we know how much we have. Then we have other people that volunteer that a man and his daughter come in on Wednesday nights, and they take the food and fill the orders. I've helped out, and I just am amazed at how fast they work.
It's really a labor of love for everybody because it really is a volunteer project.
All volunteer.
Completely volunteer.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, there's tons and tons of people that work within, from buying the foods from Walmarts and the Krogers and the different churches. Normandy United Methodist Church, who does, 2 of the items now
They're
in the bag
doing
every week.
4 now.
4 items in the bag every week, and other churches around the area. So there's a lot of people involved in serving every week on a weekly basis.
Yeah, we have, there's a total, including Living Hope, there's 6 of us. And being an old man, my memory is short, so I can't list them all off, and I apologize.
But it really is a community effort. When this first started, churches came together, and we'll talk a little bit later about another program that kind of came from this, which is Food for Summer.
Right.
Right.
But Food to Go was the first program
Right.
that started here. And so really what it's doing is kids who maybe have assistance for the lunch program at
Right.
school in Centerville schools also have the opportunity to get this packet of food for the weekend.
Right.
So Larry, kind of give us an idea. I mean, this is just a sample of what kids might get
Right.
every Friday. Is that
Every Friday,
Okay.
or depending upon whether there's school on Friday or not, that's
Okay.
when the last day of school of the week, they take it home for the weekend. And this is a sampling. These are the sizes we need.
So it's all individual sizes,
Everything
right?
individual. It has to be
Yeah.
pop top.
Show that, John. Be a model.
Yes, have to be a pop top, something that they don't have to
Easy
use.
to open.
They don't have to use a can opener. They don't have to use pots and pans. Basically, these things are, usable by just opening them up and popping them in a microwave. That's the whole point of the Food to Go program, is that these kids, in many cases, they do not have a whole lot of supervision. I know. I won't go into that. Anyway.
Well, but there are a lot of kids who would otherwise go hungry
That's
Right.
correct.
over the weekend
Yeah.
and possibly even in the evenings. I mean, we're not
Right.
sure of all the situations, but we know that there definitely is a need here.
Yeah.
So you could donate food items. If you're out at the grocery store, you can pick up extra food items, but you could also donate cash, right?
Right.
Which is really helpful because it costs about how much?
Right now,
week.
although it started out at about $6, it was less than $6 to assemble all of the food that we put in the bags. And now it's over $11 for the same
Right.
type of goods.
So
And with the
costs have
amount
really
of
gone up.
kids, yeah, it's really
Yeah.
with doing 170 kids instead of 35.
Yeah.
It's almost $1,000 a week
Yeah,
to
well.
resource the
Right.
ministry. So there is a great way you can give us through CentervilleFoodToGo.com. It's a very simple website. You can give through PayPal, and all any type of monetary gift is a great way, other than going to the grocery store
Yeah.
and dumping it in a bin. At
It
a
makes it
local
easy
church.
for you,
Yeah.
and you're taking care of however many kids that you'd like to donate for, and I know that you are all anonymous. Kids don't know where
Right.
this food is coming from, but I know there's some good stories that you have
Oh,
too
yeah.
of kids who are really, really appreciative, and families, parents who really
yeah.
appreciate this.
Through the Food for Summer program, we do get exposed a little bit to the children that we supply during the school year. And when they do, they come up and they hug us at the Americana Festival. We set up a booth there just so that the area knows who we are and what we're doing for the kids in the Centerville School District. And they'll come up and hug us and love on us, and I'm going to start tearing up. I'm easy to do that, but they.
But
to
you're
their-
really making a difference for people.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think it goes back, John, to what we were saying is that 6 years ago people didn't think there was a need
Right.
here. Even now, people still.
Right, it's kind of under the radar.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because we like to, we are in our nice homes and our affluent community, and we send our kids to school. But the idea that there could possibly be kids, you hear that all around the world, they're starving children. But to think right in our hometown, kids have hungry stomachs. And I think the great thing about that is when people find out, that's what's so amazing.
Yeah.
Because when you see community members and business owners, oh my goodness, there are kids that are going hungry right where I live. Really, I know it stirs it up in me.
Yeah,
that
and they're
I have,
shocked.
Yeah.
I need to, what can I do?
What can I do? Right,
people,
because
people
we
want to
do.
jump in and help right
we live
away.
in a place where we can live in a community where no kids go hungry. It's doable in Centerville, Ohio. If all of us see, I think getting the need out and making people aware, even still today after 6 years, is still really important. That there are still, we do 170 kids, but I'm sure, it has grown so much.
Yeah.
But it's a great thing to think, one day we could possibly have no kids going hungry on the weekends in Centerville.
And that's, I guess, the goal is to put you out of business, right?
That would be
Right.
a wonderful goal.
Yeah.
I don't know that will be something we can see.
But we will
We're
try.
hoping.
We'll
Yeah,
make sure that
we
the
see
ones that
'cause-
are in need get fed.
Right.
But it would be great if we could get to the point where the kids don't need our service. That would be wonderful. But until that day comes.
We're gonna keep
gonna
plugging
be there.
away.
Food to go.
And so and this whole part too about, we were saying it's a win-win because kids at Centerville High School who are in a special needs program are stocking this food, they're categorizing it, they're packing it up, and then away it goes to all of the schools now within Centerville.
Yeah, the deliveries are made by volunteers again with their vans and pickup trucks, pick up on Thursday mornings and deliver out to all of the schools in the school system. And then not the teachers,
Counselors,
but the counselors at the school then have all of that ready to go and is placed in the bags of the kids that are on the program so that they can, and there's no signage on anything. They wanted to, it was brought up when the program first started that they wanted to put food to go on their backpack.
Right.
No,
We're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to stigmatize these kids with that.
But this is the logo that you're wearing that
Yes.
we've
Yes.
shown, and you can see those barrels
Food to go.
in various locations throughout Centerville. But again, you can make a donation of individualized, a variety of food products, but
right.
also you can send a check or you can get online.
Yeah.
Centerville.
CentervilleFoodToGo.com.
CentervilleFoodToGo.com would be a good place to go as well. Are you looking for more volunteers? If somebody wanted to come out and help you deliver, is there something people can do?
That would be something that can be done. We do need people that can fill in. We've got some great volunteer drivers and to pick up food.
Yeah.
When we have orders at Sam's and Walmart and at Kroger's, those are the places we buy from.
Would they contact you, Larry,
They
or
can
the church?
contact me or go through the website or contact Pastor John.
Yeah. There's a contact form on CentervilleFoodToGo.com that can fill out and say,
that's a great
I
way
would
you
like
can go
to
and
serve, I
volunteer.
would like to volunteer. Yeah, all kinds. It's a kind of a great hub to say, I want to find out more.
A clearinghouse.
Yeah. And you may have heard of Food for Summer, which is also a very popular program here within Centerville, and that really grew out of Food to
That's
Go.
correct.
But it is a separate program that really
Right.
takes care of families during the summer, right?
During the summer, when school is not in session, we can't deliver to the schools and expect it to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So Food for Summer does take that up. That one is manned through the
United Methodist?
Centerville Methodist Church on East Franklin. And they do take care of the families of all these children. And it's an ongoing program in the summer. If there's any food that we have that'll go outdated, then we get it over to them so they can distribute it. If they've got food that we can use, if they've got big boxes of cornflakes, we of course can't use that. But if they do, then
share
have
them
something
back
that
and
we
forth.
can use,
Sure.
they'll share it back with us.
So they're both great programs,
Right.
and we want support for both of them.
Yeah.
But they are separate programs that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you think, I've been donating or I've been helping out Food for Summer, great. If you want to help out Food to Go, you all are pretty much in operation. From August through end of May, through the end of school.
End of school year. Yep.
And then Food for Summer kicks in. So again, it's individualized containers of food,
Right.
but it's also donations.
Yes.
And the thing is, you're in a critical need. For a long time, things were going well. Now,
Yeah, I think with the increase of kids,
Yeah.
for a long time we had this amazing, the Spirit Chain donation, which was an amazing, lots and lots of money came in and really provided for the ministry for several years, along with the people of other churches around the community. But, the more kids you have, the more it
Right. costs
to make the bags of food, and with the increase in costs, we don't want to see Food to Go away because there's so many kids that are hungry. But we do live in a community where we believe people are going to come alongside and say Food to
step
Go is
up.
important.
I don't think that people realized,
wanna
Food to Go
partner.
is in some financial trouble. So
Yep.
we need people to step up
do. That's
now
right.
and
Yep.
go to,
Absolutely.
again, it's CentervilleFoodToGo.com is where you can
Right.
go make a donation.
Right.
And then you have barrels. I know we have one at the City Building, 100 West Spring Valley Road. They're kind of throughout the community, right?
Right.
You can
Yeah.
find them.
Where they're at the Kroger. Where else do we have barrels at, Larry?
At Bill's, and then there's traveling ones. So
Well, thank you for your good work in the community, and we thank you. We'll see you next time.
thank you.